Jeremiah Dixon, it's you. It's really you? I never thought I'd find you here after I came back from the dead.
Yes, Charles Mason, the same thing happened to me. It's so great to be back. Although it's much more crowded now.
I couldn't believe it, but there are things called states now. Not colonies, but states. It is quite amazing.
I know, and there's 50 of them. This is quite a large country now. Guess what else is crazy?
What is?
It's an independent country now.
No way.
Yep, it's true. This country is no longer governed by England.
Wow, that is quite amazing indeed. I have to say, we clean up nice in this modern clothing.
I'd have to agree with you, it look pretty nice. I'm thinking about taking it when I go back to the dead.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Oh, guess what?
What is it now?
Did you know that there are 9 planets now? Well, actually 8, because Pluto is not a planet anymore.
Oh my, I did not know that. That is something else right there.
This apartment is pretty nice too.
Oh thanks, the door was unlocked, so I just walked in here.
Does somebody live here then?
Well, it's been a week now and nobody has come in here.
Oh, that's odd.
Yes, it is.
Well, let's tell these great new people what we did in our past lives.
New people?
Yes, compared to us, these people are like something you would see that had just come to the trading post. You know what I mean.
Yeah, kind of, but there are stores and malls now. Trading posts are not common anymore.
Come on. Did these new generations leave anything the same? Oh well, never mind. Back to the point.
Okay, I'll start. My name is Jeremiah Dixon. I was born in Cockfield, near Bishop Auckland, County Durham, in 1733, the 5th of 7 children, to George Dixon and Mary Hunter. My father was a wealthy Quaker coal mine owner. I became interested in astronomy and mathematics during my education at Barnard Castle. Early in life I made acquaintances with mathematician William Emerson and astronomers John Bird and Thomas Wright.
Nicely done. Hello, my name is Charles Mason. I was born in Oakridge Lynch, near Stroud, Gloucestershire, in April 1728. My father was Charles Mason, who was a baker and miller. My mother was Anne Damsel Mason. I married Becca Mason, who unfortunately passed away. I later married Mary Williams Mason. I attended high school at Sir William Romney's School in Tetbury, England.
We were both astronomers who made significant contributions to 18th century science and American history, particularly through our involvement with the survey of the Mason-Dixon line, which came to mark the division between the northern and southern United States.
The Mason-Dixon line, our claim to fame. Yes, it was a very important job, and who better to do it than the two of us?
There was no better time in my life than when we surveyed that line.
Indeed. From November 1763 to 1768, Jeremiah Dixon and I established the boundary line between the colonies of Pennsylvania and Maryland. Colonial surveyors had been unable to accurately establish the boundary due to their poor training and inadequate scientific instruments. Dixon and I, accompanied by a large party of assistants, established 3 important boundaries: the south boundary line of Pennsylvania separating it from Maryland and Virginia, the west boundary of the 3 lower counties of Pennsylvania, now Delaware, separating it from Maryland, and the south boundary of the 3 lower counties. The pair also conducted a number of experiments for the Royal Society, such as measuring a degree of longitude.
Charles and I failed to measure the entire length of the south boundary of Pennsylvania as determined by our charter. In the summer of 1767, our surveying party crossed the Monongahela River and the Great Catawba War Path, violating a treaty limiting the westward expansion of English settlements. Not wishing to risk inciting native hostilities, we were forced to return east after making our final observations at the crest of Brown's Hill.
After completing the boundary survey in America, I returned to Greenwich, where I continued work on Mayer's lunar tables. I also contributed to the Nautical Almanac, working under Neville Maskelyne, Astronomer Royal. On September 27, 1786, I wrote to Benjamin Franklin that I had returned to Philadelphia with my wife, 7 sons, and 1 daughter. I thought it was a very nice place to raise a family. Unfortunately, I was very ill and confined to my bed. I also shared with Franklin the design for an astronomical project. I died on October 26, 1786, in Philadelphia.
After surveying the Mason-Dixon line, I sailed to Norway in 1769 with William Bailey to observe another transit of Venus. Following our return to England in July, I resumed my work as a surveyor in Durham. I died unmarried in Cockfield on January 22, 1779.
Well, that's all I've got to say.
Yeah, I hope our new audience learned a lot.
Yes, me too. Thanks for listening to us, everybody. Well, I probably have to go back to being dead for a little while longer.
Yes, I should probably do the same. Hopefully we will see each other again if we come back from the dead a second time.
Indeed. Let's meet here in, I don't know, say, 200 years.
Okay, I'll mark it on my calendar.
You have a calendar?
No, but that would be pretty cool.
Indeed. There was one more thing I was supposed to say. Oh, what was it?
Wasn't it something about the creator of this video?
Oh, yes. Thanks, Dixon. I just wanted to let you know that Kenny O was the creator of this video.
Thank goodness he walked past at the right moment. I don't know if I would have been able to get out of that hole without him.
I know the video would have been impossible without him. All right, see you later, everybody.
Goodbye. Maybe we'll see you when we come back in 200 years.